Please subscribe to my channel. It was a cold winter day in 1944 when the residents of Khaibakh, a small all in the mountainous region of Chechnya, were rounded up and herded into a stable. Among them were the elderly, pregnant women, and small children. Soviet forces were conducting Operation Lentil, a mass deportation of Chechens to prison camps in Central Asia, and it was their job to ensure that every Chechen was transported out of the region by the deadline set by Beria. However, due to inclement weather, it was impossible to convoy the Chechen deportees to the railway stations on time. With time running out, the Soviet forces locked over 700 villagers in the stable, fortified with dry hay, and set it on fire. The screams of those burning alive filled the air, and those who tried to escape were shot on sight. Interpreter Zyatin Malzagov, assigned to the military unit, witnessed NKVD commander Gavishini call the two newborn children in the stable bandits before ordering the burning alive of all 704 people. After the massacre, Gavishini was congratulated for his success and good work by Lavrenti Beria, who promised him a medal. The incident was kept hidden for years until the all of Khaibakh was rediscovered through archaeological finds in Ukraine. World War II archaeologists found the remains of North Caucasian scouts who died during an operation behind enemy German lines. Letters addressed to their relatives were found in their water-resistant pockets, addressed to all Khaibakh. Stepan Kashurko, one of the archaeologists, accompanied by a former Soviet general, decided to inform the families that the bodies of their relatives were found, but they learned that the settlement no longer existed. In continuing their search, they discovered that while the Chechen soldiers were dying at the front, their relatives were burned alive by the Soviet soldiers. A number of sources cite a telegram of the State Security Commissioner of the Third Rank Mikhail Gavishini informs Lavrenti Beria about the burning of the inhabitants of the village of Khaibakh. However, the text of the telegram is questionable according to Pavel Polyan, a Russian historian. Criticism has arisen around the Russian Ministry of Culture's refusal to permit the release of the 2014 film Order to Forget About the Massacre, stating that no documents were discovered proving the fact of the mass burning of residents from Khaibakh. However, a special commission responsible for investigating the massacre in 1990 concluded on August 20 that the massacre had indeed happened. The Khaibakh Massacre remains a dark chapter in Soviet history, a reminder of the atrocities committed against innocent civilians in the name of political expediency. Despite the efforts to suppress the truth about the Khaibakh Massacre, more and more evidence came to light over the years, including eyewitness accounts from survivors and their descendants. The Chechen people continued to demand recognition and justice for the atrocities committed against them, even as the Russian government tried to downplay or deny the events. In 1995, the Memorial Human Rights Center in Russia recognized the Khaibakh Massacre as a crime against humanity, and in 2004, the European Parliament passed a resolution condemning the deportation and massacre of the Chechen people. Meanwhile, archaeologists continue to uncover more evidence of the massacre, including the remains of burned homes and personal belongings left behind by the villagers. The discovery of the Khaibakh Massacre became a symbol of the suffering endured by the Chechen people during the Soviet era, and a reminder of the ongoing conflict in the region. Despite the attempts to erase their history and culture, the Chechen people have persisted in preserving their traditions and seeking justice for the atrocities committed against them. The rediscovery of the Khaibakh Massacre serves as a testament to their resilience and determination to never forget the past. The legacy of the Khaibakh Massacre lives on in the collective memory of the Chechen people, and serves as a reminder of the dangers of unchecked government power and the need for accountability and justice. While the Russian government continues to downplay or deny the events of the past, the Chechen people and their supporters around the world are working to bring attention to the atrocities committed against them, and to demand recognition and reparations. In recent years, there have been renewed efforts to uncover the truth about the Khaibakh Massacre and other crimes committed against the Chechen people, including the formation of Truth and Reconciliation Commissions, and the establishment of memorials and museums to honor the victims. Despite the challenges they have faced, the Chechen people have remained resilient and determined in their pursuit of justice and freedom. Their struggle serves as a powerful example of the human spirit and the enduring strength of the human will in the face of adversity. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.